guess. Alright. Let's check my options. What am I working with here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's fine. Contextual icons. I don't remember what contextual icons are. Focus highlight. I'm never going to need those because I don't get caught. Okay. Yeah, all good. New game. Shut up, Victor.
Corvo, if only there was someone else I trusted to send, so that you could remain near. But there is no one else. And the Spy Master was right to insist that I send you.
I know.
The plague has taken so many, and we must find a cure. When you are near, my heart is at peace.
Jessamine.
Emily and I will count the days until you return. Hurry home, and bring good news.
Beep.
Steady hand. That's it. Watch it.
Hello, Jeff.
Passing off. We're away.
How's it going, old man?
Take us straight to Dunwall Tower. Lord Corvo has news for the Empress, and we've come a long way.
A long way to bring bad news. The sailors say there's a curse on us. Black magic.
Superstition.
Hey,
For
boss.
all we know, there's a cure for the plague by now.
Maybe. We live in strange times. Sending the Empress's bodyguard away for a couple of months. That's unusual.
Well, this was important. We need help with the rat plague.
So if it freezes for a minute there, I just had to tab out to fix something. The speaker's in the way of the chat box.
Ho there! We're going up.
I love this. This is such a cool idea.
Turning on the pipes. And she's rising. Home at last.
Steady pressure. And stop! Shut her down.
The Empress will be waiting for your news, Corvo.
Fair voyage, sir. All quiet up here. The Empress will be in the pavilion when you're ready.
Talk to
Corvo,
everyone.
she's waiting. You should go see the Empress.
I can't. I have to talk to everything and examine everything. Long live the Empress. Yeah, good luck with that. JK. They're only joking. Easy access. I'm gonna climb that. Hey, there's Emily's future home. No diving. Yeah, because that's totally sensible. It's about time for a replay. I never did finish my full lethal run. I was just sitting at the edge of Kingsbarrow Lighthouse just thinking, I don't want to let Emily die.
Fewer ships moving along the river now, with the plague and all. She's waiting in the pavilion.
You don't even have to say who she is.
She's ready for you, sir. She's not happy.
Uh-oh.
She says to tell you to come at once.
I'm hitting F and nothing's happening. God damn it. God damn it, I have my mask yet. I can't alt in and see if that Samuel bit everything down now.
You know what to do next time?
Yes, yes. The pressure was too low. All these new machines are touchy.
Just don't do anything crazy. Sokolov's changed everything again, and we don't know what the hydraulics can do now.
We've got him here today doing a portrait. If there's a time to try something, it's now.
I'll just hang out here till you get back. Nothing to loot. I thought that I'll sew it for you. No. Awfully clear river water, really. It's the other way down the bottom. Wonder if I could summon it. Time to save. There's that corpse. Looks like it's just another victim who changes the blood region. Being paranoid about the waterloggers just like him. See? Blood regents. Not blood regent. Blood protectors. Not going to get in trouble for diving. No one does tell him off. If you've seen him in the practice jobs, he's like a whirlwind. Help, help, I'm in prison. I didn't dive, I slipped in. I didn't make a big splash or anything.
Welcome back, Lord Protector. You were lucky to get away for a bit. The plague is only getting worse here. It's an honor to see you.
There he is. Good voyage, sir.
Very good, thank you for asking.
Highest water lock in the Empire, they say.
Nice.
Sokolov fiddled with the hydraulics, and it runs like a dream now.
Good old Sokolov. Did you bang your wife while I was here?
Hello,
Her
sir.
Majesty is waiting in the pavilion. Good to have you back, sir. I hope it's good news, sir. Things are getting bad.
The Spy Master is with her, but she'll want to see you right away. I know she's been worried, Lord Protector. She's in the pavilion, sir. She'll be glad to see that you're back.
All the trees that get taken away. God, he's such an asshole. I hate you, Boros. Let's go see our little girl.
Corvo, you're back!
Emily!
Will you tell me about your trip, please? Were there any whales?
Clean your nails, Corvo.
Wait! Let's play hide and seek first. I'll cover my eyes and you hide. You have time? Mother's busy talking to that nasty old spy master.
She's got a good instinct for people. Of course, I'm going to play hide and
Okay,
seek.
here we go.
Up you, Em.
The Lord Spy Master is with her, but she said to show you right in.
Ooh, what are you worrying about?
Later, will you give me more climbing lessons? Someday I'm going to climb up to the rooftop.
So am I.
Run with me? Let's see if you're still good at this. I'll hide my eyes and count, and at the end of the countdown, I'll try and find you. Okay, I'm going to count to 10. Find a place to hide.
I'm totally hiding. Absolutely
1,
hiding.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
God, Emily, you're so
9,
bad at this. You
10.
never even go looking.
Here I come. I see you.
There you go.
Did you really think you could hide there? Let's play one last time, please, Corvo.
No, I love her so much.
Okay, and find a better hiding place this time. I'll count to 10.
Look, she can't spot me when she's not even started counting yet, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The best at hiding.
9, 10.
She stands in one place and looks around.
Okay, well, somewhere else then.
You're not even moving! Come on, Emily!
Here?
Yes, I'm standing in a tunnel.
Okay, you win. We should go now, so Mother can see you too.
Sounds of restlessness. Fine, come on.
While you were gone, Mother seemed very sad. I think she missed you. Did you see any monsters while traveling to the other isles? My nanny says the big ocean's full of them, but I think she only says that to scare me.
Welcome home, Lord Protector.
Go fuck yourself.
Stop moving, Campbell. And you, Corvo, welcome back. From wherever you've been. They sent him all around the Isles to beg for aid. A waste of time. My elixir will banish the plague from this city. Now keep still a moment, High Overseer Campbell.
I'm not so sure that painting looks like Campbell.
You saw my improvements to the waterlock. I'm sure the Empress is eager to see you. Eh, Corvo? I leave the worst parts of him in shadow, but still. I do my duty for the realm, but not gladly. In this painting, I insult my own genius. See what I'm forced to paint? The High Overseer is no beauty. I must preserve our High Overseer for future generations
Yeah, but you
of the faithful
also
to marvel
painted
at.
the torturer. So I'm not really sure what your idea of beauty is.
It was a fool's errand, Corvo. The plague comes from inside us. We must all strengthen our faith.
Oh, shut the fuck
High
up.
Overseer,
No foreigner
I must
can save
ask
us
you
from
to
the
hold your
consequences of a
pose.
corrupt society. No fancy elixirs either.
What are you doing? I need the bottle to draw the eye away from Campbell. I suppose I can paint him without the cider, though in truth he's always close to the stuff. Remember, to every man his choice, to every man his fate. Say what you will, this plague has brought the faithful to our doors.
Oh, and that makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it? Bloody religion.
Remember, to every man his choice, to every man his fate. Say what you will, this plague has brought the faithful to our doors.
No foreigner can save us from the consequences of our corrupt society. No fancy elixirs
please.
either.
I can't see him. Gentlemen, I cannot paint without your cooperation. I cannot work with these distractions.
Remember, to every man his choice, to every man his fate.
Sorry,
Get
Anton.
your own She'll see you at once. Good to have you back, sir. I hope it's good news, sir.
It's been good traveling with you, Corvo. Have you ever met my niece Callista? She's getting more beautiful every year. I'll be happy you're back with the Watch. I'm no diplomat. Strange, we saw whales off Whitecliff. It's too early in the year. I hope we're not fools to come back here. The plague's only getting worse.
Wales off Whitecliff. Outside of checking out his boyfriend. I don't have the thing turned on, the gravity turned off, so I can climb over the wall and go check out that, but it's fun wandering around those grounds.
To keep this position, he says to bring a bottle.
Let's go face the arsehole.
They're sick people, not criminals.
We've gone beyond that question, Your Majesty.
They're my citizens, and we will save them from the plague if we can. All of them.
Very well.
We will not speak of this again.
Mother, Corvo is back.
Thank you, Emily. Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Corvo. 2 days early. Full of surprises, as usual.
Things are bad. Could the city
Lord
get any worse?
Protector,
Indeed,
I know the Empress
believe
will
so.
be delighted to have you back. Don't you have a message to deliver? She still thinks we can help those who have the plague. Preposterous. I've heard the other Isles won't aid us. Why did I even bother convincing her to send you, you might ask? One shouldn't keep Her Majesty waiting.
You're a dick bag. You're a bag full of dicks. You're a scrotum, but instead of having testes, you have dicks inside.
Follow me, Captain. We should leave them alone.
Don't leave me, Jeff!
He says to bring a bottle, I bring a bottle. He says to bring food, I bring food. He says to undress, I undress.
Unless I don't close the gate.
Everyone seems scared because of the rat plague. I'm glad you're here. Corvo, if you won't marry my mother, would you marry me? Did you see any pirates?
Yes.
Take me with you on a trip one day, please.
Okay.
Later, will you show me that Tivian chokehold like you promised? I won't tell Mother. Mother told me that your trip was important. She's been worried. Mother's going to be happy. She missed you.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
My love.
I hoped that one of the other cities had dealt with this before, knew of some cure. This news is very bad. We're at the breaking point. Cowards. They're going to blockade us. They'll wait to see if the plague turns the city into a graveyard.
Are you okay, Mother? You seem sad.
Yes, don't worry, darling. Mother is fine. Wait, where are the guards? Who sent them away?
Mother, look!
Hey,
What are
dog.
they doing on the rooftop?
What? Emily, come here.
Oh shit.
Emily, get behind me.
Wait, how do I block? Like that. That's right. Yes, by doing this non-lethally, I just block everything and try not to die.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here... No more! Not again!
Mommy!
No! Get away from her! Corvo!
Mommy! Get away! Corvo!
Corvo, it's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know what to do. Won't you? Corvo.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress. What did you do with young Lady Emily, traitor?
Her own bodyguard. Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo. Peg him.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
This is your final chance, Corvo. Sign the confession, and let me give you the rights to put your spirit at ease.
That's enough for now. Get out. Let's give the man some time to think. Corvo, the Empress is dead. Her daughter Emily is hidden away, and no one will ever know the truth.
Yes, unlucky you. Tomorrow you'll be executed, but it's for a good cause. This country needs strong leadership now, someone to guide the weak. And that's where we come in.
There was nothing personal in this, even though you almost sank our plans. But it turned out well. You were in the wrong place at the right time, and someone has to take the fall. Goodbye, Corvo. Guards! Take him back to his cell.
You should eat, Corvo. This meal comes from a friend.
A little fire that warms is better than a big fire that burns. I get to go out there for a while. This is the castle. Pulling up over. So sad. We all start with innocence, but the world leads us to guilt. We don't even have a roof in here. So when it rains, he has to literally just stand here, or else he has to get wet. He can't. Those sheets must be perpetually wet. That's kind of fucked up. Corvo, who we are is irrelevant right now. Just know that we have faith in you. Here is the key to your cell. Once you're out, head for the prison's interrogation room. Take the explosive bear and plant it on the outer door. When a bomb goes off, run. Make for the river and lose yourself in the sewers. You'll find some useful gear stashed there. One of the prison guards will leave a weapon just outside your cell. And good luck. We need you alive and well for what's to come. A friend.
Still crying about that dice game? Another night, another patrol with you.
I love the guards talking shit to one another.
How come so many people are coming to the execution tomorrow?
It's on account of Corvo, the one who killed the Empress and abducted her daughter, Emily.
So it's an occasion.
Right. A social event for the high and mighty. Come see the noble Lord Protector get his head chopped off.
They're as bad as us betting on the dogfights.
I'm kind of a compulsive saver.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Shut up.
Let's check, buddy.
There ain't no way I'd steal from the Boyle family. I just worked on their roof.
I don't belong here. I never did nothing. She lied.
Curse those rich milk bloods for putting me here. I shouldn't be here. Now I'm gonna die for nothing.
All I have to... The creature is... The executioner is gifted. That's all I have to be thankful for.
Attention.
You're out.
Tomorrow's
Good for you. Cut some throats.
The personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
I love the graffiti. It's just a shame they put them in cells where no one can actually read them.
Tell Flatjaw I'm in here. He's gotta get me out. Hey, kill a guard for me, will ya?
Like that one. I've tried for a long time to try and read that, but... Of course I am not... Of course I am out. Something, something. I did not kill... Linta or Bill something. They were friends with me? Bill was the best starboard somethingman I ever I ever served with, I think. Best starboard bottomman?
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I want to know what it says, but I can't.
Seen anything scary?
Shut up.
Let me out. I've got 3 days before they cut my head off. Burn this place to the ground.
Before or after I let you out? Alright. Shit, now I gotta try and remember what the keys are for knocking people out. So, block trick, left control. Come on, piss off, turn around.
No, stupid goddamn.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Did I tell you about the time I almost caught that guy who killed the Empress?
Asshole, turn around. Turn around, asshole.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
I don't remember exactly where all the loot is anymore.
Attention. Tomorrow's execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Stuff your face. No, no one here. No one down there, perhaps.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews, unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Go for leaving his thing up there. That's true.
Restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved dignitaries only.
Messy. Hey, give me a yell if there's anything in particular you want me to take a closer look at, just for your own reference.
Corvo's unconscious again. Though he's taken more punishment than the 2 men we brought in for interrogation. When he wakes, we'll start again. Having him sign the confession for her murder isn't critical, but it might be useful to us later. The assassination of an empress is not a trivial matter.
Duty Officer's Report, Corvo's Interrogation. Corvo Atano, formerly the Royal Protector, will be brought in for interrogation. This is of utmost importance. The Lord Regent and High Overseer Campbell will conduct the questioning themselves. Follow their orders without hesitation, and keep the torturer under control. If Corvo dies in his hands, instead of getting the public execution Lord Regent wants, it'll be your head that rolls next. Be real quick. Apologies if I'm maybe being a bit too thorough. It's really hard for me not to be in this game. You just love it a lot. Climb all the things, investigate all the options. Keep this bit.
Ackworth, you lazy slug. Did you patrol the yard?
Sorry, not yet. I was gonna report that boiler leak from yesterday.
Forget it. Just do your rounds. A report's trouble for both of us.
I'm moving.
It's okay. I do not mind if you jump head first in. I mean, you still haven't given me Mercy headcanon, so.
Attention. The solitary wing is
I've been
off
kind of
limits
used
to
to this now, it's cool.
unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance, with 1 week's notice.
Nothing? You didn't say anything? I really want to get all the coins. I'm gonna have to try and knock this guy out.
Nasty furry filth.
Stupid goddamn. Dumb son of. Oh, you got
Attention.
You didn't say
Tomorrow's
anything.
execution will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and
Didn't see
approved
anything.
dignitaries
Where the hell do
only.
I put the body? You shut up. You shut your mouth. Whoops. Sorry, dude. Let me put you down a little bit more gently.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
Thing is, you can probably be seen somewhere before. Stay away from any plants.
Corvo's execution is tomorrow.
Attention.
Yeah, but everything has to be
Tomorrow's
set up
execution
today.
will be restricted to the personnel assigned to the event and approved
Not everyone
dignitaries
did,
only.
but I really like the Empress. Hey, don't you owe me a drink?
Whoops.
You're so...
Nothing happened. You didn't see anything. Didn't exist. Didn't happen.
Corvo's execution is
Attention.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow's execution
Yeah, but everything
will
has
be
to be set up
restricted to
today.
the personnel assigned
I
to the
can't
event
wait to see
and
his
approved
hand.
dignitaries only.
Not everyone did, but I really like the Empress.
You should bathe. I can smell you from here.
Attention. The solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews unless accompanied by an officer of the watch. Escort through the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
That's just ridiculous. Stupid rats. Plague. Elixir. Bunch of crap.
Questions, can I get around here without him or something? I can.
I don't know.
Oh, hello there, big guy. Oh, it didn't change the body count. Oh well. No bar guard piles this time around. Let's go and change the file for playing next. Automatically, it's set to, like on install, it's set to make bodies start disappearing after you've got 5 knocked out or 5 corpses.
Tomorrow's execution
But you can change that in some of the options files to change it up to 50 or 100 knocked out bodies in the game at once, which is fun. Okay, that has that class in it. Looks like it was broken, okay? Don't judge me.
Attention, the solitary wing is off limits to maintenance crews.
It
unless
is
accompanied by an
better
officer of the
to
watch.
be a
Escort
coward.
to the solitary wing must be scheduled in advance with 1 week's notice.
It's better to be a coward for a minute than dead for the rest of your life. I'll agree with that, yeah, that sounds very sensible and sane. I'll take cowardice over death. As you can see, I have my usual routine how I do this. Mandarin. Runhead River runs through the city of Dunwall. We would never have guessed. Yeah, let's show off the graphics, I say. Stand under this sewer water. to show you how good our graphics are.
He used some kind of explosive to blast his way out. That doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help? Who'd know how to do that?
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some...
Corvo, if you're reading this, it means our plan worked and you've broken free from Coldridge. One of our contacts has hidden weapons for you somewhere deeper in the sewers. Grab the gear and find Samuel where these tunnels dump out to the river. He will bring you to us. A friend who will meet you soon. Always wondered about these guys. Whose friends were they? What killed them aside from just rats? Is it part of the mystery, or is it just something that happens in Dunwall? People getting murdered in the sewers, eaten by rats.
Good. If we're lucky, one of them will get Corvo.
You're afraid of him? He's Sir Conan. It's all merchants and whores down there.
Kids like you never saw what he was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1 in the practice yard. He's a whirlwind.
I hope it's me that finds him.
I hope it is too.
No one in this city likes each other. Delicious. And historically accurate. Oh, definitely the piss. You can barely hold it in. No one can keep us from death. I still wanna write about my newspaper idea. The Dunwall Times. I didn't call it that, but that's what I think of it as. Lacqua Boulevard. Huh. I've written about it before on my blog, but no one took an interest, so I was like, oh, well, obviously this idea sounds stupid, so... Get up! I hate this, I can never get out of this fucking pit. Ah, so sad. Whoops, that was an accident. Have you lying on any money? Just throw you around. No, you got no money. What good are you? What use are you then? You're no good to me if you're dead and don't have cash. That's all I'm saying.
Aren't we supposed to load the bodies into carts headed to the flooded district?
Yeah, screw that. That's too far. I don't want to catch the plague, do you?
No. Doesn't the elixir prevent it?
Maybe. Either way, let's just jump them down there. Let the rats eat them.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of the Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
Bless me. Yep. I don't mind stream delay. We've both played this, so it's not like we're having to worry about spoilers or not knowing how to do things. If I recall correctly, there's a body in here at the end that's caught in a grate. Yep, there we are. Near loot. Yeah, that's what I like. That's everything in this area. Little nod to thief there. Blowing out the candles. Dishonored was supposed to be a love letter thief and ended up doing so much better than actual thief. Greetings, Corvo, or should I say, Lord Protector, as you were known before that title was wrongfully taken from you. We are servants of the Empire and of the true Empress, a group of loyalists who want very much to meet you. Take these weapons, crafted for you of the finest materials in the Isles, and meet with our man, Samuel, near where these tunnels spill into the Brenhaven River. All haste and luck. We share a common purpose. Who do you think wrote these? I think it sounds pretty much like Pendleton. But maybe they collaborated. Maybe it's not self-aggrandizing enough, Pendleton. Let's see. That's my third one. My fifth. See, I don't know when Martin, like, was he captured when Corvo was escaping, or had escaped, or how long before all this was Martin captured? God, now I gotta remember how to sprint. Oh, yes. There we go. Jelly, in case you're too daft to remember, look to your whiskey for the answer. Whiskey, got it? If you want your share, you'll sort it out. If not, I'll come back for it next month. $451, of course, for these games. What's so special about the books that they were locked in this place? Could I always accidentally
won't
fall
get
down?
past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
But what if no one from the squad is around?
Then try to make a lot of noise when you die. Knock something over if you can.
Bastard.
I love how everyone's absolutely certain Corvo will kill them.
Smells like a dead weeper in here.
It's a fair amount of time. I remember Harvey Smith saying something, but...
Probably is. They come here to die sometimes in the dark. Just slip into the water, don't come out. I wonder how deep it is. I can't see the bottom.
Would you like to find out? I'm gonna throw you in there. I'm doing non-lethal. I'm doing non-lethal unless you tell me otherwise. If you think I should kill someone, then I will.
How old did you say your sister was?
Another night, another patrol with you.
That was meant to be quieter. Alright, knocking these guys out one by one. Only had time bending. Watch and wait. You bastard. Do you have to? Seriously? Do you have to do that? Oops. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. No one saw anything.
Huh? Yeah.
Welcome to how I play stealth games.
Nasty furry filth.
You two can fuck off over there, then I'll go for the other guy. If I can. Shit. How to get back over there. There we go.
You little bastard.
I have the power to relearn, so that's what I do. Relearn constantly.
Nasty furry filth.
Yeah, that's right. Stand at that railing. Don't you dare turn around. Good for you.
Hey, what's going on there?
I knew that was coming. I just stood there and waited for it to happen.
Nasty furry filth.
Piece of shit. Fuck off. You fucking stand there. Something I love and hate about this game. They don't always take up the same pattern when you reload. Shut up and stay there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where'd it go? Feel bad just keeping Samuel raiding. I just loot the hell out of everything. It's here by the Wrenhaven. I'll make my last home. It stinks to the void, but my grandmom's hagfish jewel drive the odor away. I remember sailing out on it over to the great ocean, that vast, blinding light and blue water. It was at 10 to 15, our nets were always full to bursting. The old days, before everything went to shit. Anyway it goes. It's either the boots of the watch against my skull, the teeth of the rats on my bones, or the trembles of the plague all over my skin. Don't matter none to me.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder of our fair Empress and the disappearance of Lady Emily, heir to the throne, has temporarily escaped state custody. Any evidence as to his whereabouts must be delivered to the City Watch at once.
lighthouse. Samuel!
Corvo, over here. Quickly, I'm a friend.
Hey boss, you coming to check up on me again?
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I could still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
It's up the river. It's more across than just up.
Look around if you need. I'll be here. Just don't take too long.
You having fun chilling off there? It's custom-matic shadow and everything. Light shafts. I'm fine. I'm gonna get back up onto the boat so I can shoot them.
By the outsider's eyes. Stop it, Corvo.
Sorry, Sam. Did I get it? Yeah. Fucking hackfish. Where am I? Ugh. That is... Oh, shit. Another one. Piss off. I'm just trying to find out where I am. There's the lighthouse. There's Emily's tower. Okay. And that's up above the flooded district. That is the flooded district. Which means, what the hell is that down by there? Yes. Okay, Sam, take me home, baby.
Get in. We've got a hot meal and a warm bed waiting for you.
Yeah, found all coins. See, I've always wondered about that because there's not actually that much evidence of a seawall. And a seawall's kind of the wrong thing they'd even have there. It should be like a river barrier or a sea barrier, like what they have in the Thames. But I don't know. It's kind of strange. Especially when you put on no clip and start flying around on the river and there's actually lots of broken bridges, no seawalls unless they're just underwater or something. Home.
This is the
See,
Hound Pit's pub.
I came
Closed
out
for
somewhere over
business
there.
after
So why are we
district
coming
marked
along
off
here?
as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
What happened to all the bridges? How bad was the flood that it knocked down the fucking
Of course, if
bridges?
anyone finds out what we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Royalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
See, and before Coldwin's bridge was completed, what, was the other bridge is still intact, with two sides of the river cut off, except by a boat. What was going on there? And Sam's little welcome mat. There it is. Loot all the things. It's so much easier when I've got double jump. Stop fighting me! Piece of shit. I'll come back here after I'm magic. Hey, Circle Love. Here you working. Give me a jump. Hey, Cecilia.
Welcome to the Hound Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace, and this is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
Shut the fuck up, Wallace. I love you,
The Admiral
Cecilia.
served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right. Admiral Havelock made it very clear that we aren't to carry lamps outside. Maybe you haven't seen much of it, but the city has changed a great deal after the Empress died. Since the Lord Regent took over, the city watch is best avoided. Most people try not to go outside at all. We can't leave the pub. I've nowhere to go anyway. My apartment was in the flooded district.
I love you so much. I know this would be easier to put off until I've got dark vision, but what the fuck. Handcuffed.
Attention all citizens. Curfew extends from sundown to sunrise unless you are otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
A science that used the wrong symbol for currency. Maybe there's a coin on the ground here at some point. There it is. Delicious. Grilled whale. Fresh, not canned jelly deals.
Attention, citizens of Dunwall. The Old Port District has been added to the evacuation list. The weeper count for the month of siege has increased. The Lord Regent has decreed that plague ordinances will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert and stay loyal.
$8 AM to 11 PM. It's odd opening hours. Still on the cast on. It's no big deal. I'll give you a loan if you need it. Right off.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Let's surprise Lydia.
Oh my, you startled me. Ah, you could only be Corvo. I suppose you're practicing for your, well, your job? You're much younger than I expected. Do make yourself at home. Terrible you got blamed for the death of the Empress, rest her spirit.
I love surprising her.
Do not attempt to house or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and area. The only way to help them is to bring them to the City Watch. They will be taken to the district for treatment.
Need to fill up the codex.
I'm sorry it's so dark. We can't risk being seen. It is a bit romantic though, isn't it?
Will you stop hitting on me, Lydia?
I used to be the hostess here. Oh, I could tell you stories about that, believe me. You can call on Cecilia for the more menial tasks. It's what she's suited for. I hope the bed's to your liking. Let me know if you have trouble sleeping.
Sure thing, Lids. I love you a lot, but...
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver, as far as the river mouth and flooded district. Do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Log entry 1-4. Seems we've moved to a new phase.
Martin's improvisations have borne fruit. The former bodyguard has been freed and is en route to the staging location. The Pendleton's voting bloc and my military connections. All we've lacked is the ability to project lethal force in a controlled manner against a previously inaccessible... to the point, we need a man who can kill the bastards for us. Corvo is more than capable of that, I have no doubt. Enbom. This is off. Switch. Switch, where the hell is the...
Let's have a look. It has been days since our men were dispatched to stash weapons for Corvo in the old sewer. They have not returned, so I can only hope that they succeeded in getting the packages delivered. Piero spent considerable time and resources making those things. If I could find a way to mass produce them, the Dunwall Navy would secure its place as a dominant force in the globe. But back to Corvo. Can he actually break out of Coldridge? And if so, will he make his way here? I personally give him odds of 1 in 5.
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which, and fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
You're a piece of shit, Pendleton.
If I may, I am the personal assistant to Lord Pendleton, and one of the senior servants at Pendleton House, as was my father. Now I am entrusted with this house, the home of the Loyalists. I have never seen the Admiral fail at any venture. If order can be restored to the city of Dunwall, I believe he can do it. If anyone can get your old life back, it's him. I don't need to tell you, if the authorities investigated this place, we would be hard-pressed to explain ourselves. We brought a few trifles over from Pendleton Manor. A touch of home in these trying times. Your room in the loft should assure your privacy. Lord Pendleton was once a close ally to the Lord Regent, but there was a great shuffling of the aristocratic families. My lord was attacked by vipers from all sides. I understand you were once welcome at court, before the murder. May I say I am relieved to have another man here who knows the courtly world. This building has stood here for over 3 centuries. As long as Lord Pendleton calls it home, I would defend it with my life. I may well have to.
Don't say that, Wallace. You don't understand.
Otherwise authorized. Violators will be subject to interrogation and detained when necessary. Remember, the boldest measures are the safest.
Alright, Sam, what do you got to say to yourself?
I expect they're hard at work in there. Best join them. They'll help you get whoever really killed the Empress. I'm sure the Admiral is anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here. I wouldn't hang about if I were you. From what I understand, time's getting short.
So it's starting at last, Admiral. We've found our man. Even after 6 months in Coldridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes. Not surprising. He was the personal bodyguard of the Empress. You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy dress parties. The reality is that we need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon, and I'm looking forward to meeting him.
With your wit. What wit?
We can continue this later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him, and then get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
Will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
Good to have you with us, Corvo. Nothing against the others, but there's no substitute for a man who's done his service for the crown.
Why can't I drink your beer? I want to drink your beer.
Have you talked to Piero yet? He made the weapons we left for you on your way out of Coleridge Prison. Go see him when you can. You don't know what it means to work with a man who stood at the Empress's right hand. We can't bring her back, but at least we have the man she trusted most. And maybe we can help you right some of the wrongs done to you. This bar is mine, but please, treat it as your home. Piero still wants a word with you. He's not a diplomat, but he's a brilliant man. Samuel is a blessing. Without him, we couldn't navigate the waters of the river at night. We keep our lights low to avoid prying eyes. What I wouldn't give to be back at sea. I told them I'd be damned if I sail under a usurper's flag. You should have seen their faces. Curse the Lord Regent.
Are you falling asleep?
I might have taken to piracy after the Navy, but then inspiration struck me, and I started assembling our little group here. The Empire was built on its Navy. Never forget that. I served proudly until the bureaucrats took over. Pendleton's a good man. Used to be close to that snake, the Lord Regent himself. Don't be fooled by the fact that Pendleton's a noble, though. Not all of them are terrible. I bought this bar years ago. There were some happy times here before the plague hit the city. Before the Empress was killed and everything went to shit. We'll make it right again, together.
How very inspirational. Hey! Fuck.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver. As far
No,
as
I can just... I'll just finish loading down here and shut it down. We can do it more tomorrow.
Any items recovered from
Stay awake to watch.
state property.
I'm playing this for you, so... it's not much good if you're not awake to see it.
Lady Emily Caldwin was abducted 6 months ago during her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved